Billboard just released their list of the highest paid musicians of the past year, and even after a year of no live performances or concerts, Taylor Swift topped the list, raking in millions. Let's get into it. Every year, outlets like Billboard and Forbes release lists of the highest paid musicians in the industry, and Taylor Swift just came in at #1 for the second year in a row. Back in 2018, she landed in the top 10, but by 2019, she was at #1, earning $185 million that year. A lot of that was earned from her record-breaking Reputation tour and a new record deal, but regardless, it's still pretty unbelievable. But what's even more unbelievable is that Taylor held that spot for the second year in a row during a year where there were no concerts or live performances, a major way that artists make money. Billboard revealed that, for the first time in the history of moneymakers, concert revenue did not determine the #1 spot on the list, and because of the pandemic had little influence over the ranking in general. So for this past year, Taylor secured the #1 spot, earning $23.8 million solely on revenue earned from her two 2020 albums, Folklore and Evermore. $23.8 million may sound small compared to what Taylor earned in 2019, but it still earned her the #1 spot even after having to cancel her Loverfest tour. As fans know, Taylor completely owns the masters to these albums and licenses them to Republic for distribution. And in case you've wondered why it's been so important for Taylor to own her own masters, Billboard reported that because she owns her own work, she took home 46% of her sales and streaming royalties, compared to the 33% that A-list artists typically earn when they don't own their masters. That 13% difference clearly goes a long way. So owning her own work was actually a big reason why Taylor has topped these lists 2 years in a row. But Taylor wasn't the only artist who had an impressive year, despite there being no tours or live concerts for the majority of the year. Interestingly enough, the artists who were able to tour in the first part of 2020 before the shutdowns, like Post Malone, Celine Dion, and Billie Eilish, all also were part of the top 5 earners for that reason. They earned $23.3 million, $17.5 million, and $14.7 million respectively. And in case you're curious who else made the top earners list, The Weeknd came in at number 11, earning $10.4 million. BTS was at number 19, earning $8.9 million. Ariana Grande was number 23, making $7.5 million. Justin Bieber was at number 31, making $6.22 million. And Harry Styles landed at number 38, making $5.51 million. Many of these artists released new music last year, but some of them also continued to rake in millions thanks to streaming royalties and physical sales of their older music. And even in a slow year, these artists made more than many people will see in a lifetime. So I think they're all doing just fine, and those numbers will shoot way back up once they start touring again. And that's happening really soon. Harry Styles just announced he'll be touring the US later this year, so click right over here to learn more about that in another clever news video. Then hop to the comments and let me know all your thoughts on this list and Taylor taking the #1 spot once again. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me on socials at Renee Ariel, and I'll see you next time.